78 Sports TV here with welterweight contender Jessie Vargas. How you doing today, Jessie?
Yeah, I'm good, man. How about yourself?
Pretty good, pretty good. Your next fight they have down to be announced. Who can the fight fans expect to see you in there with next?
Well, right now we're looking at October 12th on Marquez and Bradley on the card, here on the pay-per-view on the card. And, there's a lot of names being thrown out there. We have Michael Verado, Pacquiao, Abregu. So there's a couple names being thrown out there. Even though, I just heard that the Colorado fight might happen. So, we have a lot of names out there. There's still a lot of time left, and I'm just giving it up to my manager and tell me what's best.
Okay, can you tell everybody what was your decision making? What were some of the factors in when you decided to leave Mayweather Promotions to join Top Rank?
Well, at the time, I was at the time when that happened, my contract was done, and I was negotiating with Floyd, before he went to jail and before he was, incarcerated. Me and him, we would talk, but we just didn't have enough time. He didn't have enough time to, sit down. He was just busy. It was only a couple of days before before he had to, enter the prison. So we weren't able to meet. And then after that, his CEO, Leonard Ellerby, me and him were talking, negotiating a little bit, but I was also negotiating with other companies, the promoters, and what can I say? Leonard didn't offer me something that I like to tell you the truth, and the Top Rank beat him with the offer. And I was comfortable with Top Rank, with Mayweather Promotions. I have nothing bad to say about the good things, but they just what they offered. It's just I didn't like it, to tell you the truth, because Top Rank had offered me something better. And I'm sure that if Mayweather was out for it, we could have done a better deal.
Okay. Are there, I'm going to ask you an honest question, that a lot of fight fans want to know the answer to. Have you had any regrets on joining the Top Rank team?
No regrets, man. We're still undefeated. We're still on the rise, and we have to wait for a big opportunity. I signed with Top Rank thinking that I was going to get a Marquez, Bradley, Pacquiao fight, and I'm still waiting for it. I signed with them a year ago, and I'm still waiting for it, but, I guess, we have to wait. Now I have a manager, and he's busting all the moves for me, so I'm just waiting and seeing when a good deal is being negotiated. We're fighting October 12th. We're supposed to fight October 12th, and we just have to wait for the results there.
Okay, when you look at the Top Rank stable of junior welterweights and welterweights, you have guys like Bradley, Pacquiao, Marquez, Rios, Alvarado, and the combination of those fights, you got Pacquiao versus Marquez going on. You got, Bradley versus Marquez and Pacquiao versus Rios coming up.
That covers Alvarado 47, and there's a couple, there's another name out there too, another two to three names, that we're in the mix, here at Top Rank. But, what can I say? I'm not fighting Marquez. I'm not fighting Bradley. I'm not fighting Pacquiao. So I can't really put myself in the mix until I'm being put in that position.
Right.
I remember when Bob Arum in the last fight, March 16th, at the Home Depot Center, said the winner of the co-main event will fight the winner of the main event. It would look for a great fight. I think we both put on a great show. The people were happy with our performance. You know what I mean? And I take this long layoff, you know, where we kind of had a big boost from our last win. You know what I mean? Because everyone was happy with the victory. You know, for them to tune into my next fight, but instead I took this long break and I'm not fighting till October. So, I mean, you know, I guess like everyone tells me, you know, there's a reason everything happens. You know, and the main reason it happened was because I was supposed to fight on the Julio Cesar Chavez as a co-main event to his show, but he kept switching the dates. You know, he was supposed to fight, I think, in June or July, and then he was going to fight August, and then he was going to fight September. I mean, he just keeps changing the dates, so I'm just moving along with him. You know what I mean? And I mean, it's frustrating because I have bust in March, and you know, I like to stay active. You know, as you can see my resume, I'm always staying active, fighting 3 to 4 times a year. And
right.
It's totally different. I mean, I would lie to you. You know, we as boxers only look forward. You know, I mean, only look into to the future. And you know, with this long layoff, I'm not happy with it.
Okay.
You know, we need to take another 6 months if I have to. Yes, you know what I mean.
Right.
But you know, I prefer to fight tomorrow.
I definitely understand. When you see guys that you've beaten, like Josecito Lopez, who's since then been involved in some pretty big fights at welterweight and even junior welterweight, how does that, as a fighter, how does that make you feel? Does that make you feel like you deserve to be getting those fights?
Yeah, well, you know, of course, you know, I don't envy Josecito Lopez at all. No, you know what I mean? I'm happy for him. He's getting big fights. But, you know, of course, you put yourself in a position and you say, well, hey, we were in the ring together. And, you know, he got his shot. But that's the way boxing is, you know what I mean? You never know. And, I mean, you know, I'll get there. You know, just, I guess he got there sooner than I did, you know, from getting those big fights.
Right, right.
He pulled up the upset with Victor Ortiz with Chad Hims in a mix with Canelo, and then after that with Maidana. I mean, I wish I would have been there. I think I had a better chance than he did, you know, because I'm a natural welterweight now. You know what I mean?
Right.
I think we all know that he's a junior welterweight. He should have been down there. You know, he's 29 years old. You know, and he's been at 140 for a minute now, and I think he should have just stayed, but. You know, the money made him move up, and you know, he did make some money. That's one thing he did, and of course, you know, I want that opportunity as well. But what can I say? I mean, I haven't got it yet. You know, so all we can say is just, you know, we want it, we just don't have it.
Right. Okay, you know, it's the reason why I ask you these questions about that is because I'm only asking you questions that I hear in boxing circles from fans about Top Rank, and I know that you being with Top Rank is you're limited in what you can say, but it's, you know, a lot of people felt like, you know, that had you stayed with Mayweather Promotions, then you would have gotten a title shot by now, maybe even be holding the WBA welterweight strap from Paulie Malignaggi. Do you think that that's just, you know, wishful thinking, or you think there's some truth to that?
It's I mean, you can't really, it's not a fact, you know what I mean? But I can back that up, you know what I mean? I mean, they move their fighters, I guess. I mean, Top Rank's doing a great job, you know what I mean? But maybe the Promotions, I mean, they were doing a great job also. Who I think I'd be fighting for a title? I'd say yes. You know, Top Rank, you know, I signed with them for a reason. You know, they're taking their time, and that's just the way they operate. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying you're wrong.
Okay.
You know, most likely you are right, and everyone else is. You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, when there's one opinion and several others that are similar to that opinion, most likely it's true. You know.
Okay. And if you do this, if you do get in there with Abregu, he is currently the #1 contender for the WBC welterweight crown, and he's been there for a while, and he's been avoided by a lot of people. If you do get that opportunity against him, and you are successful in beating him, you will be in line to face Floyd Mayweather Jr. And if that fight presents itself then in the future, would you take that fight?
You know what? I would never pursue that fight. You know, I
Okay.
have a lot of respect for him, but I do have a lot of respect for him. And I mean, he helped me out. He helped me come up. You know, he had me 18-0, 19-0, and I wouldn't fight him. You know, I wouldn't even want to fight him. I wouldn't ask for that fight.
Okay, I appreciate your honesty, and thank you very much for your time, Jesse. And once your next opponent is announced, I'd love to give you a call back and go over some fight details.
All right, no problem, man. You know, thank you for having me on the show, and you know, you know, just let me know whenever you like to do it again, man. Thanks, man.
Definitely. Thank you for your time.
All right, no problem.